Of the rest, we've got Prelude, who's been a bit soft in the market. So Glitter Silver's moving in. Going into the gates quite well now. Doncaster and Sabaka, the remaining runners to go forward. So Doncaster coming up. He was a first up winner. Doncaster, Tyler Schiller aboard. Moving in. And Sabaka goes in. And we're ready now in the Racing and Sports Doncaster Prelude. Racing now, and Just Folk was the first into stride. Prelude quickly up into second, followed by Glitter Silver, the grey head poking through, and Whiteout Sabat going forward. New Endeavour and Amenable are in prominent positions as they find their spots, and Just Folk's going to lead comfortably. Glitter Silver keeps pushing forward and gets to second narrowly from Amenable. New Endeavour on the rouse now. Prelude's caught deep. Out three wide on the outside of Medina, travelling to the first turn, then Berkshire's Shadow. Sabak's out wide. Further back to Sandpaper, three off to Doncaster, and NCAP gives away an incredible start. NCAP's 4 lengths behind Doncaster. Just Folk leads the way. Prelude doing plenty of work, strides up on the outside going to second, so he's had to do a bit to get there. Glitter Silver third. New Endeavour gets a good run the fence. Sabak out wider, further back to Amenable, Berkshire's Shadow and Sandpaper on a wide path. A length to Redina, 2 off to Doncaster. NCAP being quietly ridden at the rear. Just Folk at the 600 got Prelude well and truly off the bridle. And now New Endeavour is slicing through, giving chase to the leader. Berkshire's Shadow on the rails. Wider out is Sabak, then Sandpaper. Amenable's a long way from them. It's Just Folk at the 300, 2 lengths clear from New Endeavour second. They're well strung out. Just Folk's going well from New Endeavour. Doncaster goes to a clear third. Just Folk 100 out. There's still 2 in front, holding New Endeavour and Doncaster, and Just Folk's going to lead all the way. Just Folk won by a length and a half at the end. New Endeavour digging in second, then Doncaster. NCAP's come from near, tailed off to run fourth and gapped the rest of them. Some of these have been beaten out of sight. Sandpaper, Berkshire's Shadow, Sabaka, Amenable no pickup, Redina, Glitter Silver, and Prelude did a little bit of work, but my goodness, it's finished tailed off. Just Folk, Tommy Berry, paying $14.40 and $3.90. Just Folk toweling them up there in the Racing and Sports Doncaster Prelude. Well, that has been a win. Just Folk going to the front and running them off their legs, trained by Gavin Bedgood at Cranbourne. Tommy Berry in the saddle, 59 kilos, giving weight to every rival and has spanked them. New Endeavour, every hope. Rachel King couldn't have given him a better run. He was digging in there at the end of the 1500, and Doncaster was second last and a long way back, running a clear third, and a gap to NCAP, who is about 5 behind Doncaster in the run. But Just Folk, it was all about the on-speed there. Numbers 1, 6, 10, 5. 1, 6, 10, 5, with more to follow after the Doncaster Prelude. And the margins here, 1 1/4 by a half. A length and a quarter by a half. The time is 1:30.39. 36:30. The last 600 metres, 36:30. Those judges' placings 1, 6, 10 and 5.